Hi, my name is Jose and I'm here with DripWorks, and today we're going to be installing an irrigation kit using our drip tape.
First, you want to start by installing the timer, filter, and pressure regulator. For our system, we chose the Galcon Flip Open LCD timer for ease of use and convenience, our most popular filter, the Irritech Deluxe Hose Thread Filter. And lastly, we chose a 10 psi pressure regulator since drip tape is sensitive to water pressure. When installing your system, make sure the arrows on the filter and regulator are both facing outwards towards your tubing. And there we have it. The system start has been assembled. Now it's time to install it on your hose spigot. If you would like, you can also install a backflow prevention device to protect your personal and municipal water supply from contamination. Here we are installing a hose extension to give us more flexibility and durability, since this will be installed over a walkway. Now we are ready to install the rest of the tubing. Here you can see, Jose is installing 1/2 inch mainline tubing to a 1/2 inch Easy Lock female hose elbow to the hose extension he installed earlier. There is no need to remove the locking nut from the Easy Lock fitting. Simply push the locking nut as far back into the fitting as possible. Then push the tubing completely over the barb before locking the nut in place. You may want to leave out your tubing in the sun to make it more pliable before laying it along the garden bed. Here, Jose is cutting the tubing so he can insert a 90-degree elbow so the tubing can wrap snugly around the garden bed without having to worry about it kinking. Make sure to use a hold-down stake so it stays in place. And repeat these steps for the other corner of the garden bed. Here, Jose is cutting a short piece of tubing so he can connect an Easy Lock T-fitting to the elbow he just installed. This allows us to install the mainline tubing up to the plants in the garden bed while continuing the mainline further down to the next garden bed. Now Jose is installing another 90-degree elbow to prevent kinking. Make sure to line up your tubing along with the end of the garden bed, and then cut at the appropriate length. Then connect this main line with the rest of your system. There are a few different ways to cap the end of a line. Here, Maria is using a 1/2 inch figure 8 by feeding the tube through one end and then folding the main line through the other end of the figure 8 piece. Remember, hold downs are your best friend. Make sure to use them throughout the system to keep everything in place. After you've laid out a row of drip tape, make sure to cut at the end of the garden bed. And then repeat that for the next rows of tape. Here, we went with grip tape sleeve ends to cap off our lines of drip tape. Make sure to fold the tape after you feed it into the grip sleeve end, and then pull the tape snugly into the sleeve. Here, Maria is inserting the drip tape into a 1/4 inch barb by tape lock fitting so she can connect the tape to the mainline tubing. Before she can connect the barbed fitting mentioned earlier, she needs to punch holes into the main line on top of the garden bed. We decided to use the 1/4-inch Miracle Punch tool to make the process much easier. Now that the hole has been punched, it's time to insert the drip tape lines. And next, you guessed it, it's time to place the hold downs to keep the tape in place. Here, Jose is continuing the main line down to the next garden bed off of the tee he installed earlier. Repeat the earlier steps to install the rest of your system if you have more garden beds. Also, be sure to check out our free learning resources at dripworks.com.